It's 9 a.m. Monday morning. We're going to get all of this cleaned up. Hopefully today, probably not, but definitely by this week. This is going to be my main priority now, not any of the hobby projects. I think it's going to be better to take a break. Still going to put paint on a model in some way, but I got to take a break from the actual hobby so I can do the actual hobby because it's getting crazy in here. So I got to take the time to be an adult. And I think to start, I've got to clean up this corner of shame. For a lot of reasons. It's going to have a bunch of stuff I'm going to put on eBay. Probably a bunch of stuff that I am going to give away. So there'll be a giveaway this video. Keep watching to figure that out as a thank you to everybody who stuck with me for the last couple of weeks of junk videos, I guess. But that way I have a place to put everything else that I'm keeping. So the plan is black bookshelf. It's going to have books. I've got books everywhere, just scattered everywhere. None of them are stored appropriately except for the books in the office area. Both of those keep. Pile of shame is going to fit on this white shelf, and eventually I will turn each individual shelf into a diorama display. That's my goal. So I'm thinking if my pile of shame fits in there, that's my limit. Anything unpainted's got to fit in there. Over here, painted stuff is going to go in those two plastic trays. I got a lot of stuff I want to save for tabletop RPGs or just other games or stuff that I just don't need on display. And I think that'll be more than enough to house my collection. And if it isn't, more of the stuff's got to go. Okay, while I'm cleaning, check this out. I recently subscribed to Kinspoke Miniatures Patreon, and I've loaded up this with all of the models that I just got. I think there's a couple more that I need to print, but I'm printing this wing holder for the Phantasm. So while I'm cleaning and organizing, I'm going to have the printer working on this. But I love these trolls. I love these little guys. I think they're called Woobles. And I love this dragon, this fairy dragon. So I'll show you more of these when they actually print. But I'm excited. If you haven't read these, you really should. My first read, I did a mix of Kindle, Audible, and real books. And we're going to start a reread, and I want to do all actual books. So I got these things, I think from Target a long time ago for a couple bucks. And originally I'd planned on like putting them this way and then doing like a small diorama scene in here. But for now, I'm going to have to use them as their intended purpose in the detail. So I'll figure out a better way to display this. But this, except for the Archons, but this is the Menoth stuff that might actually see play. These guys right here got to go over there with all the other painted Menoth that will just never see a table again, probably, unless it's for the RPG. And then back on to these guys. These guys gotta go on the shelf of shame over there. Eventually, once I have my life in order, one of these shelves will be a full display where hopefully I can get the whole faction out in a full diorama, or at least very close to the whole faction out. So that'll be very far into the future, but that's what the dream is. That's why I'm holding on to it. So this is the future home of the Dusk Army, which I don't know if the Phantasm will fit there. Siphon is mostly done, but the rest of these are really just primed. Some gobbers I got a lot of progress done on. But I still have a lot of this army left to print, and I don't know if one shelf is going to be enough. Yeah, so Dark Operations, as I finish them up here, and then this will be the pile of shame for Dark Operations. Well, I think that dragon was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I think maybe I'm going to run out of resin. I don't know, actually. Maybe there's enough in there. I should not have put that much on the build plate. I decided that clear resin sucks. By the way, I don't think I would ever use it again.
Sometimes I really hate 3D printing. It printed all the supports and then it didn't print. Nothing stuck to the supports.
Okay, I've got two toads. Just exactly as you see them. I mentioned the giveaway. This is what the giveaway is going to be. They got air bubbles in this part of the foot right here. So they're not perfect. I'm still trying to figure out a perfect cast, but I thought it would just be cool to give away the first ones that I made. These will come with the recast license, so you can cast them yourself if you want to do that. But I'm going to give both of them away. All you have to do, just leave a comment below, and out of everybody who comments, I'll just pull the winner on Friday. Friday's when I'll announce the winner, so the Friday's video will have the winner. I'll pick 2 winners, obviously, since there's 2 little frog guys. Hopefully this will give you an idea of the size. Or actually, here's Airman for a size comparison. So yeah, Friday, I'll pull 2 winners. Send to each of you, once I pull the winner, just DM me where you want me to send it. I'll cover shipping and everything. So get 2 more toads out. And again, they'll come with the Reese-Cast license. And the only thing really wrong with them is that one little toe has an air bubble in it. And I just don't want to sell any until I can get them perfect. Still figuring out the vacuum pot. I think I should have that narrowed down soon. But I'll cover the vacuum chamber chronicle. Progress today. I got this back wall all handled. Not the actual white shelf, but I got the bookshelf and the detolfs and all the stuff that was on the floor handled. Had like a couple of momentary blips in life that would make the videos hard, but now I'm feeling it. Not giving up though. Desperately need a trim up, but not giving up. So Friday, comment below. Anybody who comments on this video, you'll get a chance. Oh, there's a moth in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.